What's up, guys? I'm the Gundrog Gamer. You are watching the Gundrog Gaming channel, and today we're going to be doing some more Joe and Mac, and it's going to be a speed run, and we're going to see how well I can do this without sound. I don't even know that I can do this, so we're going to see. If I tell you guys, hey, I just couldn't do a recording, well, then you'll know that I had to give up on it, or if you actually get to see this, then I get to do it without sound on my end. Oh, he spawned way early. Or wasn't supposed to spawn at all? I'm not sure how that works yet. Should not try to go for that. Yep, my rolling still has a little bit to be desired there. So, luckily I know where all the visual cues are. I don't think I use any audio cues. So all I've got are the gentle hums of my AC unit in the background to listen to, which I don't know how well you guys can hear that. Definitely would not be the best thing if you guys can't hear that. Look, we haven't even gotten past stage 1 and we're almost at the first life loss. So, we'll see how this plays out. We can always take some purposeful game overs, which they actually aren't too bad if you're actually planning them out. If you're like, oh, kind of doing bad in this section, let's go ahead and take a game over, that could be okay. But really, if you have the wheel, you don't generally want a game over. So let's see if we'll get the wheel. Wheel, get the wheel. With every bit of the slowdown if we get it. Nope. Got a little bit of damage on us, but that ought to be okay here. I thought we got some food. Yeah, right here. It's like I know I only play this once a week, but I remember how this works, right? So yeah, I don't know about grinding any of these runs just yet. Just let's get showcase your talents out the way, and then we'll see what opens up after that. But by the way, things are going really great on that. Maybe not exactly where I want it or anything, but you can't really expect it to be exactly where you want it to be starting from scratch. But just taking that time and getting to know other people on their channels and stuff, it's pretty great. It's a great experience for everyone, I think. Okay, so I get a chance. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I was going to say I get a chance to get not fire. But that's not even true. Oh. And I missed one. Boy, that can be pretty devastating when you miss a fire in this fight. Because you're not just missing one fire, you're missing like the next 3 fire shots. Oh. There we go. Not a horrible fight. Still not the greatest because, you know, fire. So I really should have opened up that one egg, see if there was like a boomerang in it. So now we're at the auto-scroller level. Depending on what happens here, maybe a game over. Hopefully not during the fight. Switch over to fire, that way we might be able to actually do something. Grab you. I think we want to kind of be more towards the center. Maybe flirting towards the edge. Oh, gonna say that went pretty well actually, but then I got hit right away. Alright, we're gonna have to try and open up this egg. Okay. Things were looking just a little bit dicey. Don't want to game over in the middle of the level. So let's go down here, grab these 1-ups. Shouldn't be too long till he comes. Alright, and we're good to go. Fortunately that took us back, because this is where we spawned that egg. In general, do not want to do that. You can control a little bit better when you're going to game over, then you kind of just want to game over that way. But definitely not at the end of an auto-scroller. Of course, we got the slowest weapon. Get slow weapon strats. Oh, and I got a little too close to that guy. That's the thing, when they start jumping, I kind of know exactly where they're coming, but they kind of seem to be a little bit at random when they jump out. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that. If somebody who knows Joe and Mac Speedrunning knows about it, please let me know. But like as I said, I checked out like the SRL and whatever, where they had the runs set up, and like I have not seen anyone but me run this category, which is a shame. It's like the game's easy enough as it is. Like, don't get me wrong, it's kind of like a mid-ish difficulty game for the SNES era. Not too hard, not too easy. But it was just right. But, you know, I feel like... Oy. I feel like getting hit by rocks. You can't stop me. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, that was a little less pathetic. Okay, we're definitely on hard mode again, so let's see how many cycles this takes to kill him. Because I swear that, like, threw me for a loop last time. We took him out in exactly 2 cycles, and I was like, what the fudge? Okay, this doesn't really count as a cycle. That's a time waster. There's another time waster. But yeah, if you're going for really good times, this guy is definitely a gatekeeper. Even the Armored Armadillo cycle-based boss isn't as bad as him, because he can eat up a little bit of time because he's a one-hit per cycle guy, but he's not going to... He's not going to lose as much time as this guy will by shooting fish at you. He's just like proving my point the entire time. It's just like, yeah, look, dumbass, look at how slow I can make this go. So yeah, that'll actually be interesting to see if you guys get any sound from this. Oh, why did I don't know. I was like, wait, I need that. I can't just skip it. That was potentially my Cheerio. Oh, wait. I think that can potentially be a Cheerio as well. I think in this level, pretty much anything could be Cheerios. Just that is a good title for this one. Everything is potentially Cheerios. Ah! Still have not gone through that section without taking a hit. Can I get this? Oh, that just ends up being a one-up, doesn't it? Or maybe not. Okay. Just like, get out of here, guys. I already have a hard enough time beating this. Okay. I don't need him to have allies. Axes and allies. Which I didn't enjoy playing because I don't even know how the war went. At least that's what my friends definitely told me. Plus I suck at dice, so there. Meh. It's a decently made up game, but yeah, you're basing everything on dice. It would be probably pretty cool to have a remake for a video game, though. I think that'd be cool for sure. Okay. Despite all the problems he's given me, this has been a pretty good fight as far as me dealing damage. Haven't taken a whole crap ton of damage either. Oh, you can still do that in this mode? I thought you just constantly shot boulders at me. But yeah, I was a little bit exhausted on the way home today, but, you know, got that workout in. Still getting on the bike, guys. 15 minutes a day. But yeah, I feel like I gotta hit at least 24 to 26 kilometers per hour, otherwise I don't feel like I'm really doing much anything. Actually, for this one, let's do this. I think this will hit him more. Oh, crap. And then we switch over to this. And then let's remember he spawns on the right. On the right. Okay, decent pattern so far. These are all good patterns. Even though I'm getting hit. I would rather have him spawn low and be in danger of getting hit. Oh, can we get him? No. No. There we go. Alright. Overall, not a bad fight. Lost a little bit more health than we wanted to. Could lead to a game over. Probably going to be a purposeful game over. I think the next 3 levels should be easy enough that we can do them without worry. And there we go. It's really a little bit worried about taking damage here before I get my health back. Take things a little bit slower than we normally would. Ah. I got it, but it wasn't quite enough. And we got these jerk birds over here. The ones that took me out a week ago or a couple weeks ago. Sorry, gotta slow down just a little bit. Oh, that is meat. I'll take it. I'll take the damage to take that meat. Ah. Didn't risk dying. That's why I was going ooh, because I knew it was in a good cycle that I could just go over there. Didn't have to worry about dying, just losing a little bit of health. So that 1-up was pretty critical, and the fact that we didn't die and replenished our HP also pretty critical, because now we can go without doing a game over. All from just getting those 2 lives at the beginning. Pretty sure we can do this without a game over. You guys have confidence in me? Because I maybe do. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay, doing pretty good with the Cheerios of not throwing too many at once. That time I didn't do so good of a job, but it was okay. He was still kind of maximum hit stun. So got to watch the new death battle. Well, I was sort of paying attention. I was sort of also getting dinner right after work. Kind of also playing some Magic the Gathering and both stomping and getting stomped with a black-green reanimation deck with Arden. So, yeah, Magic the Gathering's almost getting interesting now. But we're still not quite there. There's still like some lands and stuff that we gotta get in order to have something interesting. We gotta have something to play for, you know? Can't be just like, oh, I just want to play something on stream. Anyone can play something on stream. I gotta be like going for like regionals or something. which, you know, just takes some time. And you guys know that I've been pretty honest with you about, or you should know by now that I've been pretty honest, oh, come on, about you with this stuff of recording, in general, you know, try and just, oh yeah, yuck. You can take so much damage in this level if you're not paying attention. Like this guy, ugh, I thought I was gonna be okay, so maybe we actually will game over on purpose. Oh, now we gotta wait for this slow stuff or take damage. Yep, definitely gonna have to game over here. Not literally here. We'll game over in that bonus level. So actually that damage didn't really matter at all, since this is the last one before T-Rexor. T-Rexor! Like, who out of here who actually played Final Fantasy VIII went to Balan Garden in the beginning, just level the crap out of yourself? I forget what the plants are called, but I definitely remember the T-Rexors. But that's what I do, is I fight the crap out of the plants and up levels of my Shiva, and then try and fight off the T-Rexors and just get stomped right away. But then you'd be able to get the junction status effects and stuff. And it made life so much better. Oh, I still, like, to this day, I'll go through doing min level ups for pretty much everybody. Like, I'll use Quistis as my kind of... She's the one who levels up. And everybody else keeps their levels pretty low. And then, towards the end, after... I usually like to get most of GS and like, Jumbo Cactar. Why would I do that? Oh well. It's not like we're not gonna game over here on purpose. I was thinking if I just go for taking damage in a level, that might be quicker than trying to do the bonus level. Whatever. Yeah, because then I don't have to... We'll take a couple more hits here. Because then you gotta walk up to the save point and walk back down. Take one more hit here. And then not take any more hits on purpose for right now. But yeah, we all know, we know that the point of playing... Oh, Oh, crap. I forgot about this level. Alright. Well, we're still okay. We're maybe. we're okay, guys. I don't. That's just weapons. Crap. My bad. I meant to game over. Didn't mean to game over there. Alright, boomerang. I can do stuff with boomerangs. Like this. This stuff. Oh, crap. That's going to be interesting to take a look at. Oh, come on. So I'm wondering what you guys saw on that. This would be a pretty interesting one to take a look at. Alright, so absolutely needed the weapon. We might double game over here, but that's alright. As long as they are planned game overs. No real harm, no foul. Actually, yeah, we'll plan for a game over here. So take as much damage as possible, basically is what I'm saying. It's better than going slow. I could also try and aim. Never made that my mission, to just take as much damage as possible against this guy. At least in the next level, though, we actually get... Make sure I'm not screwing up too much here. Next level, we get our weapons right away. We don't have to go through some stupid bonus level. Ooh, okay. It's alright. We can still die pretty quickly. To taking damage. That way we're not doing extra movements. There we go. What'll be really embarrassing is if I game over another time, and I think it's just you only get 2, and the third one's just well, you screwed up. You're done for. Gotta make sure we're keeping as much life as possible. Okay. Didn't take a death. Oh, crap. Bad cycle birds. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what to do about that, but we got bad cycle birds. Okay. Just see how this goes, see if we need to make any adjustments. Okay, we're focused on dodging. And I can't hear when things are about to happen, so super good luck to me. pretty nice to me right now. I hope you can keep that up. Gotta delay my jumping sometimes. I wonder if some of the times where I do really good against him, if he's just giving me patterns like this, because this is like the ideal pattern. He's not shooting anything out of his mouth hardly. He's kind of going back and forth. Ugh. Did not take good advantage of that situation. That was really kind of more my fault than anything else. I got myself in a bad rhythm there. Seem to be doing pretty good reads when I'm actually paying attention though. Okay, you could have gone all the way down and gotten hit. You know better than this! Oh, I thought I had the jumps. I thought I had the hops for you, bro. Not the hots. Although you're kind of hot. You're like red hot, steaming hot lava. You're lavosy goodness. Since we're playing in the Super Nintendo era right now. And there couldn't possibly be any other era of video games. According to 90 million players that want to be stuck in the past. Well, let me let you know. The AVGN, he beat you to it. And he's staying there. I guess it's kind of funny how things pan out sometimes when that's what oh I thought I could get him. I'm really scared right now. Was that it? No, we got one more game over that we... This is a pathetic time though, guys. Sorry about the really pathetic time. But yeah, Angry Video Game Nerd, James, how he just, decided to complain one night, and we're already... Oh. I guess that's it, guys. Probably run over here. I could try, but I don't think we're getting anything out of this now. I'm gonna try up to the very end, but I don't think I've ever beaten him like this before. But yeah, he said in one of his videos that he didn't know what audience that he was actually playing for. He just was drinking, rolling rock, or well, he was just recording one day, and he wanted to warn people against playing Castlevania 2, which, I mean, it had its flaws, but I really think 3 is the worst of them. Yep, I said it. 3, I feel like it's the worst because I was playing it and I got all the way up to the end. And I was able to beat... I was able to beat the first form of Dracula. Jesus. And I was able to do so because I had figured out, or I had somehow gotten him to not shoot the fire directly on me for one of the cycles. And that might have been about all that I needed in order to take his entire life bar out. But then we got to the second form, and you know, it's a gimmick, so I wasn't able to figure it out on the until I was practically almost dead, and I didn't get to the third form, which I'd only seen, I think, because I saw Skybills playing on stream one time, well, I wasn't on her at her stream. I don't think. I think I was just watching like a GDQ hotfix or something where she was playing it, and so that's why I knew there was a third form. So yeah, I didn't even get a chance to do that, but didn't get a chance to do this today either. So sorry about that. I think we might be doing a little bit better when we actually get sound back. That way I can hear. That way when I know when I think I might use like music and sound effects to my advantage there. So I'll go ahead and label this properly. But yeah, just the entire time playing Castlevania 3, I just wished I was playing Super Castlevania 4. That's all it amounted to. Like I was tired of getting knocked into pits by bone pillars and having enemies that are just spawning in extremely unfair places when you're on steps, and it's like, okay, yeah, I can figure all this out, but by the time, and you get infinite lives off your passwords, but you have to go through all of the final level in order to fight the boss to even have a chance. And at the end of it, I was just like, I can't keep doing this to myself. It's making me too angry to play this. I'm going to... Normally I don't care if I'm really having fun, but I was not having fun playing the game. So yeah, I'm just not gonna beat the game just because of that. I was way more angry than having fun, and that's not what you want to do when you're beating games. But thank you guys for joining me. Even though we didn't finish, I knew it was gonna happen at some point. Just bad day. That's all. It was just a bad day overall. We can try again later. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for the likes, the subscribes. Hit that follow button. Thank you for hitting the follow button on Twitch and Twitter. You know, just thanks for all the donations coming in, and thank you guys for being here. We got plenty more coming. Just, you know, there's a lot of exciting stuff just going around to other channels. I'm finding a lot of cool things, and there's a lot of people that you know, I'm discovering that, you know, we got some things in common, and I know exactly where I want to be looking to find the rest of the people that are going to be in the Showcase Your Talents marathon. And then there's a lot of stuff that I don't know that's coming up, and that stuff is going to be cool. That's going to be super interesting. So let's just see what happens. it's going to be great, guys. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. I am the Gumdrop Gamer. You guys have been watching the Gumdrop Gaming channel. See you next time. Stay awesome, bros and broettes. See ya. Bye.